You can allow your mind to drift and drift some more. Describe to me what it is that you see right now in this place you have drifted to. Can you see yourself?
I see like a green. I always see a color first. I see green. A landscape.
The landscape, mountains,
Uh,
or field?
just see green, grassy.
And you're standing in the grass? Or where are you?
I guess like a field and trees and stuff.
Mhm.
There's some water and a blue sky.
And how old do you believe you are at this in this place?
Um, I'm I'm an old adult. I'm an adult,
See, what do you
like
say?
young adult.
A young adult?
Yeah, I feel like I'm wearing a dress.
A dress. You see the colors on your dress?
I think it's a dark blue and white.
Blue and white. Do you know what time frame this is in?
No, I don't know.
Cannot tell.
I don't know. Maybe we have to move around inside here.
Right. Walk around, see what else is there.
It seems I'm doing something. Uh, it feels very light, like not stressful and just breezy.
And you're just that you might be working or
No, just leisuring around.
around. Do you see others there?
Yeah, I feel like there's something, an event or party.
Nice. If you're amongst the others, you're able to see them clearer.
Yeah, I'm walking toward the people and it is like a party and it's a summertime thing. And I know a lot of people there.
Good.
Yeah.
Anything else that you see that might help you know what the party is for? A celebration
Mm.
for?
Yeah, celebration and there's like a boating party.
Oh, party is going, you might get on a boat.
Yeah. And so we're in the area near the river and everything is colorful and I don't know what is being celebrated.
Very good. Anything else that you can share about what you're seeing and where you're at?
Mm. I seem to be with a man and some other friends who know me.
What is your relationship with the man? Do you know?
Kind of a relationship like maybe a boyfriend or maybe we're married.
Good. And you feel it. And how do you feel? How does all of that make you feel when you're there? in the life?
It's fun. It's a good time, and we're all laughing. And maybe if we go on the boat now, everyone's going on the boat.
And why do you think that you are seeing this? You were brought here. Is there something in
I
particular?
had no idea. It was just me.
Mm-hmm. Will span out to the life itself. Where do you live?
I don't see the place, but I feel like it's a future time.
In the future.
Because everything is so colorful. I don't know, where do we live? I don't know. Uh, in that place, in that city or whatever it is,
Mm-hmm. Do you work there? Do you know if you have a job?
maybe it's a work party.
Let's see. Maybe you were with your coworkers.
Maybe
Yes. And do you know maybe what your job would be? What all of you did together for work?
kind of getting an idea. It's like hard to explain. I see this small thing that we sort of manage, this device like thing.
Do you think it is something to do with helping the environment?
Yeah, it helps people.
It helps people.
I feel like it's some kind of psychological, I feel like a therapist kind of person that, with this, energy device, we use it.
To help others, it sounds like. Mhm.
Yeah, not everybody's, that's why everybody's so happy.
Well, that's amazing. Do
Yeah,
you do you feel like you enjoy this job and it gives you purpose? How do you feel about it?
it's really, like a frequency, like an organic frequency device that helps people.
Very
And
good.
we work with people in the different situations.
Mhm.
I feel like this device allows us to be in different places. Like it's see-through, it's transparent, like a portal.
Allow to take the mind to different places or the whole body?
Yeah, like the mind.
Mind, maybe to help heal them, perhaps. What would be is that, would that be one of the reasons to use this?
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm,
yeah, it's just all calming.
very calming.
And but I'm thinking, why do people need it?
Do you do you know why it needs to, why people need it?
I'm trying to see why this job is needed or that thing. I'm getting it in layers of information. Like part of it is to remove past traumas from the other time, yeah, from the time before. so we can live in this lighter way. Because I see the people have like a darkness, a dark shell on them.
How would you describe this dark shell?
The dark shell has to be removed, and this device helps in their mind to transmute layers of memories, difficult memories.
I see. So you, a young adult, you live in this beautiful place, colorful. You have a purpose of working on a device.
Yeah, we use the device in like a therapeutic, psychological way
Okay.
for the people coming in.
Within this lifetime, as who you are now, just go to the end, near the end of this lifetime. Can you share with me anything that near the end?
I see the elderly self and so much accomplished, so much in working with people. I think I was has a big part of like breakthrough ways of healing and with that organic uh, energies
Mm,
devices. And at the death, I feel like so much happened that was really important.
mm.
And I feel so many loved ones.
And my maybe children that were there to see you off.
I don't feel children, but I feel like the society that I was able to um like guide and share some innovative ways collaboratively, not alone, not by myself, but really good work.
I want that. That's wonderful. And no regrets. So in this end of this life, very end, nothing that you would want to bring forward to share in this lifetime or calling to know.
Oh, um, I'm just in the moment of leaving. I feel good dying, or it's leaving. I don't even feel like I'm dying. I'm
Hmm.
moving on, like that work is done, and um, hmm.
What are you experiencing now?
I I left I left that area.
Okay, good. Let your mind take you to wherever it wants to go.
I feel like I'm going straight up.
Up,
There's something up.
all right. Allow it to take you there. Describe it as you see it.
I'm in an airstream. I feel like a stream of rainbow colors.
They're all around you.
I am,
You you are the color of this stream.
yeah.
How does that feel?
Oh, it feels so good. all the stripes of colors, bands, and I can be thin or thick and wider and moving with the air streams.
And do you see anything else there? If you were all these colors, are there others with this same?
Mm, I feel dark. It's dark all around, but the I can feel the other air. There's like I don't know another word other than air, but like pockets
Mm,
of, and I guess they're also like vapors,
I see.
and we move around and we are communicating.
See, there are others and you can communicate. Wow.
Yeah, telepathically feeling, and we don't really bump into each other or touch. We just move around.
Hmm. Communicate, but not touching, just swirling around each other and moving constantly. Is that
Yeah.
okay?
And sometimes it does get brighter around us. I see sometimes dark and sometimes brighter.
And so do you see that there or know that there's anything beyond that that is part of this lifetime?
Yeah, in the space,
Mm-hmm.
we can kind of go anywhere.
You can go anywhere you'd like.
Feels like in between realms, going into different realms.
I see. And do you feel that you have a specific purpose during this lifetime, being in this form?
Yeah, and going to the other realms, we are called.
Mm,
Like when I go to the white, where it's brighter and whiter, and I was called in there.
when you're called in, what is it, maybe your tasks to do? What
The
would you do when you're there?
they they need help.
Mm,
I go and change the form to more different colors, and it's people like
mm,
like in people and surrounding the people in like this cloud of vibration, color, and sound. I can make a vibrating movement like that makes a frequency sound. Yeah, I do see when people call to come in and surround them, help them with
mm.
whatever it is.
And how does that make you feel? The
Yeah,
purpose,
useful, very useful.
your purpose. Yeah.
Don't have a body like
Mm.
now. It's really, um,
So like your pure energy represented
yeah,
colors. Does that describe it?
yeah.
How wonderful.
Yeah. Help the people with the bodies.
Right. So with that, in this lifetime, and if that's purpose, and it makes you feel good, you say that this is a wonderful
Mm.
lifetime of experience.
There's
And
no pain.
no pain. That would be wonderful.
Like I feel my current body having some pains,
Hmm.
and I don't feel any of that now in this rainbow body.
If you could tap into that as you are in this lifetime that you're in right now, healing this body that you're in, bring that forward to you. Do you know what your name is? Do you have a name?
No names.
No names. All right. To move through this lifetime to the end, what do you experience at the end of this lifetime?
There's no end.
No end.
No. The essence. The essence, when we're in essence, we keep going like this, and we can be helpful to many realms, many
Absolutely.
beings. And we
I would
enjoy it. We enjoy it very much. And we don't have time. There is
There
no end and no beginning.
is
It
no
is
time.
always existing.
Wonderful.
Mm. Mm. But we are busy.
Very busy, I would imagine.
Yeah, busy, busy. So many people calling.
Probably never stops. Always, they always need help.
Mhm.
And there's no end. It is and always is.
Yeah,
So
we are energy.
yes. Is there anything that you would like to take from this experience in this life?
This is all part of her. These
Mhm.
lives, including being in the essence of energy form, is all happening.
Thank you for sharing that.
We go and help her also in this life
Mm.
she's in now. We also come and help surround her too.
Good.
She is me or us or we ultimately outside of time, but she's trapped inside time.
Mm.
We help her.
Oh, good. Wonderful message for her to know and be able to remember.
Yeah, we know how she feels, and
Um,
we do appreciate having this light body.
it's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. She definitely needs that to be
Mhm.
reassured and that you're
Mhm.
there to help her always.
Mhm. Yes,
Good,
yes.
good. Is there anything, any last other thing you'd like to share before we go?
We can move to the consciousness.
Good. All right. Thank you for that.
Thank
We can
you.
release. Yes,
Thank you too.
we can release. We can release that and allow you back into the cloud with the deepest love and respect and gratitude. I ask consciousness to come forward. We understand that you hold all the information we seek today, and we ask for your assistance in answering Colleen's questions. If it is appropriate and in accordance with her highest good, we ask for healing and guidance. We thank you for your time and your energy and love. Do I have your permission to ask you questions this time?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Good. Thank you for coming forward. Because she described as maybe being is ant in ant form and building things with others. Can you explain more about that?
Yes, yeah. Yes, we've seen the three lives. That life was shown. So you can see you had other lifetimes not on Earth, other lifetimes not prominently anything special. So you can see your individuality and uniqueness that you do have now in human form, you did not have then and there in the hive culture, in the hive species. And many other places are dreary, uninteresting, and to appreciate what you are living, the beauty of all that is on earth to experience,
Hmm.
and having your own thoughts, your own perception.
Very good.
And the other one, help us remember.
She was at a party.
Oh, yes.
About.
Oh, yes, what you would call the future life, where you were helpful as a type of what you might think of as a psychologist, but it isn't psychology at all. And it's not exactly healing either, although it is. And that use of innovations that come in the future, and how you will see all the people coming into that realm, other realms of the heart coherence. She was shown you are seeing this life because it is what is happening now. It is so near. It's very near. And that way of living. But people will come in with dark shells on them, and the shell must be shed from the
Okay.
trauma of what happened to different degrees they experienced before changing frequencies.
Interesting. Now that she shared this and she knows this, um, is there any healing that needs to happen at this time for this? Or was there anything that needs to be that might hold her back? From this lifetime, this what you shared.
This is where she's moving to. So it's a glimpse
Right.
of the soul purpose, as you call it. She'll be helping the others as they come in with the frequency, energy. It's not a device.
Mhm.
It does have a shape. That's why she saw it as a device, but it's an energy frequency that helps to trans transcend people from the former experiences.
Then if this is the future, is there anything that you could share that might help her focus on what to heal or barriers for her?
hmm 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 She must finish this one, this life to the best of her ability. And this other life is already there, happening. She must finish her Earth life, and it's happening now.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
We showed the rainbow
Yes.
energy in answer to one question she doubts about angelic frequencies. Yes, we showed her that life so she will know. Well, both of them to show the soul mission does continue in the higher realms and her consciousness is angelic.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for explaining all three of those. I believe that you've covered those well. We can move on. That's all right.
Okay.
All right. These are other questions that Colleen would like to ask.
Yes.
Why does she have such a fear around living on Earth?
She didn't want to come,
And
but
why is that?
she knew it was going to be hard, but important to finish lessons, finish the lessons. This is the goal.
Mhm.
This is the reason. And as much as it doesn't seem like it, you are okay. Life is happening, and life happens. And that's the nature of that world.
Mm. She
And
was
you
one.
aren't dying. You aren't on the street. You aren't suffering. So learn how you not to create suffering, but the opposite. Create
Mm.
from beauty, and it grows. It keeps growing.
Thank you. Now that you've shared that with her, can you remove or heal any of that for her now? If you can, please. And if you can, how are you going to do that?
Yeah, she has quite an abundance of suffering that has been worked on, layers, many layers, and there's residue, residue we can clean up now, residue of so much negativity, heaviness. We will bring in the light and the dark together. The dark is a vacuum. The vacuum sucks and sweeps through all the layers, like we see them like ruffling sheets of very thin viscosity, and the residue is clinging. So we bring in the light and the black vacuum. This will take just a moment now.
Thank you.
It is done. It is done. We will keep working as you question.
Thank you. She has one question more regarding this. Was she successful in clearing the karma to stop incarnating together?
Yes, definitely. She did excellent work. She
Very good.
did what needs to be known to have found the love for that struggle, for that coming together of the souls. Contract broken. Yes, finished, complete.
Good. Thank you.
This is why we say don't hold on. Don't make up pretty scenes in the higher realms together. You are not together and no longer shall be.
Thank you. Now that she knows this, if there's anything left to be removed um,
We
at
can
this time,
remove, yes, yes,
and how that you will do that to remove it.
we will remove the webs of memory of the mother's voice. We see that struggle to remove the words given that hurt her life. We will remove them now throughout the brain.
Thank you. She has more questions regarding family.
Okay,
Are they her soul relations, or was it just random?
they are random, but they did know each other from a different soul pod conjoined, but not directly. It was only for the lesson.
On the mother's side, are they evil seated people?
Mm. We don't see families or people as evil, but we understand the nature of the question. There is some concern that they didn't do very nice things to themselves and to other people. And so, yes, that family line is what you say dead, died out because of it. Yeah, they have a seed, as she called it, but it's more of a curse thread, cursed thread through that family line. Many long line of generations until this current one. Almost all, yes, almost all had seeds, that thread in them.
Mm, thank you. She would also like to ask, why does she have so much trauma and hardship in this lifetime? What is the purpose of all of the suffering?
She came in knowing she needed to resolve a few remaining experiences to really understand, to really know the human life and what people go through. This angelic life we showed needed more experience to be able to help people more.
Thank you.
That's part of the experience. The angels need information. The angelic, or what you call angelic consciousness, needed to understand how does that feel. You are actively informing them now that other consciousness that is your consciousness is learning right in the moment as you go through it. And it is also a construct to break out of so you can learn the art of transcendence. It is an artful way of thinking required that once you learn, once she learns the texture and feeling of that energy of being in total allowance, similar to surrender, but we don't say surrender as much as it is allowing, a softening, a moving beyond doubt. The doubt is heavy. The doubt is part of the construct to break out. And like the other scenario, we talked about creating the beauty, and that will continue to grow. Creating the doubt, and that will continue to grow. So, to continue with the monetary and physical worldly world of things, You must create them first in the higher mind, the consciousness from the non ordinary world, and learn how to bring it down. This is the texture we speak of, like codes to physicality. It's all codes.
Can you remove any of the blocks around this for her ability to receive?
Yes, okay, we look.
Thank you. There are, if you remove them, and how do you do that?
We're looking in the brain, all the brains, all the layers. We check nodes. We look for the pattern. It's a pattern that creates this thinking. We send light, golden rays of light through the pathways, creating the positive and bliss codes.
Thank you. Should also like to ask questions regarding starseed. What
Uh,
are her soul origins? What star races does she have?
we showed the consciousness out of body angelic life. That is her main consciousness. It is another reason why people don't understand her energy. Other star races, you saw that life on another planet of working drab universe. We don't have a name for those, maybe ant beings, and many she's already aware of. Those are true, those are accurate. They would not be happening otherwise.
What is her DNA looking like now? Or how many DNA are activated at present?
More are activated amongst many humans, including her, from the solar energies coming in. Your crystalline star DNAs are coming on. We look inside. We see them forming. How many strands? Unknown. It doesn't matter the number. Many strands coming to life with lights lighting up.
And how does that get activated? And what is the new abilities? How do they become available?
New abilities in higher perception. Number one, telepathy will be much easier, very frequent. This is why we say the relations she's connecting with other star nations are true because the telepathy is clear. The telepathy is available. Otherwise, it would not be known. It would not even happen. And after that, other such abilities as vision, seeing far distances, what looks like far fields, depths of fields will become visible to access portals to move between worlds and energy, seeing the energy to know how to move it where to move it, where it's clustered, where it's dense, and how to spread it evenly or remove. So, vision of imperceptible. This includes new colors, new light rays, not yet seen. Also, physical body will be feeling smoother movements, easier movements, flexibility, less food, but more tired as this happens. She is having the extreme sleep pattern now because this is accelerating. Do not worry. Let yourself sleep. It is why you have this time of freedom.
Mm, thank you. Does she have a starseed mission, or is she a retired starseed?
We know where the retired starseed concept comes from. We are amused and entertained. There is no retired starseed. Actually, all starseeds are here for a mission. But the concept from the popular viewer, remote viewer, and Galactic Federation contactee, yes, she says retired starseeds because there are many whose mission is very non-physical, non-action to hold the light just by presence of being here. And yes, she does do that as well as some action, some select action that has been taught to her previously. She knows those missions and she has night missions during the sleeping hours. She does help in other ways.
Thank you. What is the truth of her Andromen communication and that relationship?
Yeah, we were referring to that before we perceived this query that is true. No need to doubt. It wouldn't be happening if it wasn't happening. But we will add to the last question about soul mission, and she can know that her soul mission as a human is to channel, is correct in the Atlantean soul plan system, channel, pure, clean, bring through the information, bring through healing light codes and voice, the voice code. We must do her throat chakra. We must clear the throat to remove trauma in the voice chakra. One moment, please.
Thank you.
Okay.
You ready to move on?
Okay.
Who were the three mountain spirits she met on a vision quest on Mount Numrut? Are they Syrian from Sirius?
We are bringing them in. One moment. Yes, they tell me they are Ah, Sirius B, light beings, and part of the galactic helpers. Maybe you say galactic federation, like that.
Mm.
They often communicate, they come in threes, they are wise beings of creation energy. They are akin to beings of Thoth, named Thoth, like that energy, and combining three. Who are they exactly? We will ask. Mm. It is the three beings of the worlds. They have many names, but they show they themselves to her as all combined Huascar, underworld, Quetzal, Coatl, middle, Pachacuti, upper, Thoth, all worlds.
Thank you. Who were the beings that used the ancient site in Turkey that gave her the portal map and other information?
Those beings, also
Oh,
Syrian.
interesting.
They lived on Earth. Syrian is combined Lyran. Lyrans, as you know, had to leave their planet and go to Sirius. And it was those Lyrans actually came to Earth, so you might say Syrian, but also Lyran, like cats, very tall cats, people, and they combined with the humans, and you also have so much DNA from all these beings through these different interactions of races on planet Earth, unaware to the conscious minds today, but due to the crystalline DNA that has been dormant, this is why humanity is so significant. And they lived with the people at that time in those early times after Atlantis in the early reformation of the humans to assist.
Hmm, thank you. How can the map be used to visit the other realms?
Mm, yes, this is part of the vision you will start to perceive. You are having the map in your awareness, then you can look in that direction with your perception, perceive the direction, for it is not a cardinal north, south, east, west direction, but something you perceive and look into the greater depth of field to see, like a glass looking panel. And we want to say go through, but you do need some protective help. Of course, the Merkaba will be perfect, so you can go. She can go visiting, exploring. Why not? Use the map this way.
Good, thank you. Who are the Elohim, where are they from?
Mhm. Elohim, you saw already the rainbow bodies. These are all creation energy angelics. They have always been, they are always near. They move between any and all spheres, realms, realities. They are more expansive than the other newly ascended angels, ascended beings. They are in only certain spheres, certain realms.
Mhm. Thank you. What is the significance of being a 33 and a 6 Christ consciousness? How can she use this?
All these are clues to your essence, to your consciousness, essence, and that also is a frequency to attune with this lifetime to bring the heart coherence. That is what Christ consciousness teaches, heart coherence and unity consciousness as part of the mission, starseed mission is to hold that frequency vibration just by being in body. Do not think there's anything or any action needed. It's purely holding the frequency vibration for it, which is why not many others have it. It can also be a clue to the angelic consciousness.
Is there any other important information for her to accept or to know about her life and herself right now?
We like this question very much. It is broad, sweeping, and we can inform or add that it would be very agreeable to look at your life as a whole piece, as a whole sphere of experience that will remember how important it is to inform your essential consciousness of these learning lessons. You are on the mission to help the disembodied energy, angelic energy helpers to better assist humans. This is not easy, not common. You decided to come because you were more able to do it. You had had a few other lives and could have also used the learning experience.
Thank you. I would like to ask now, who am I speaking with? Is it the same?
Yes, we have been the oversoul over all of the lives.
Thank you. I asked because I'm going to be asking some questions about Earth and the shift in human evolution. Does any other consciousness want to come forward for this topic?
Yes, we can. We are able and direct access to all source. Please
Great.
go
Thank,
ahead.
thank you. What timeline is she in right now for the shift in human consciousness and evolution?
We are searching. We don't see as timelines, so to speak, but we understand the continuum of energy in what can look like a linear. We don't see anything specifically chosen yet, but the bouncing back and forth is happening. We see several paths of light, so many choices. We could advise to pick
Mhm.
one vibration and hold that vibration of the light path you want to choose
It's good to know. Can you explain what is going to be happening?
with Earth. Yes, it's well underway now and exciting times, which is why many souls who are connected with star origins are there now. We see the Earth evolving, and humanity must keep up their evolution to match it. And the evolution that matches stays on that version of the planet. There are multiple versions. So the vibrational matches will be forming the light pathways, the timelines, and people will be choosing many by default, not understanding what they're choosing by the life they walk, the choices they live, and the alignment of the choices is culminating together. That's the many different paths available that are narrowing, conjoining. Soon there will not be many, but only two. And from those two, they branch into many different layers of resonance. So the people will choose, will end up experiencing that which they walk.
Thank you. Can you tell me about the flash of light and what to do when it comes?
Yes, everyone is waiting for the flash of light, even your neighbors. Everyone is waiting for that exciting moment because what it brings is the supernatural phenomenon needed for all the unconscious people to realize the unseen, realize what they have never known, and that they are able to choose something else. It is going to be what awakens all the ones who didn't awake or don't fully realize. And what you do when it happens, rest, rest, because it will be doing the physical upgrades if you haven't already. Like this one has been resting, sleeping so tired out of unexplained origins, and that is due to the physical upgrades and DNA activation. So the light will come in. It's not harsh, it's gentle, it's a rainbow spectrum of all vibrations and frequencies that deliver these to everybody, every being, every creature, and the planet herself.
Are we able to relocate into the higher realms before this?
Yes, it is already happening for those who have been and are aware of this, what used to be a path of only ascended masters or enlightened beings is available more and more to people. Many have experienced visiting and or taking up residence as this one did do. Yes, that is the realm. You will be there. That is the boating scene you saw from that realm. Later on, later, not now. Now it is still populating.
Is that the last call or just the beginning? Will people be able to continue to move to higher realms afterwards?
Yes, it's always available once they start to see, but depending the path they end up, the realm they end up in, the frequency realm, they won't see it.
Will there be 3 days of darkness? And if so, what should we do when that happens?
The darkness means the electricity will go out. Yes.
Mhm. All right.
It doesn't mean we know in her mind she thinks it's going to be black sky, like no sun, but that
Mhm.
isn't what the darkness actually means as a word. The earth will again shut down, much like COVID times, but this time it will be electrical because the frequencies that are going to come in after that, it needs to have non-interference. And this allows for there to be that gap, a space in time for the high frequencies, ascension light to enter. And also, it prepares people. It will be before the light, it precedes the light.
Mhm. Thank you. What does Colleen need to live or travel for her best life and joyful experiences?
Yes, she needs more joy, more joy. Where specifically, wherever she can think of, wherever she dreams up in the moment that feels good. Joy is following the moment. Joy is being spontaneous and figuring out what it is you want to do, even small things. What would bring me joy in this next hour?
Mhm.
It doesn't mean big trips or planning anything. In fact, you can't plan now. It is not time. The energies are conflicting across the globe. Do not plan anything for more than a month or two away.
Interesting. Good to know. Thank you. What is she here to do as part of the ascension to help or to be in service?
This seems repeat to what was said already, but in short, we say ascension support is through the healing work, through being an energy worker for people, for all beings, for the planet as well. This is service. Yes, we advise more dependence on how to embrace the beauty way where doubt and fear don't exist. You need to create ways, unique pathway to removing doubt and fear and learn how to survive from the energy of creation. Once this is activated, there will be more than enough of everything to do those options. But we remind again that so much is unknown about buying property or even living from the higher realm. Perhaps that is further down. So, when it's possible, most certainly do live how you think is best for that time, but what you think now is most likely not going to match what you think by the end of this year.
Is there any clue or indicator you can share about when she will leave the 3D earth plane for the harmonious higher frequency earth?
We do not know exact timing. That is all still to be revealed. And it's not something we could even say, as it were, but you saw, that's why we showed the other life in the realm.
Yes, yes, that's true. Thank you. I'd like to ask, can you scan her body and let us know what physical issues are in the body?
Okay, scanning now.
And if you find any, can you release those?
Releasing, scanning once more, release. Okay, complete.
Thank you. What food should she be eating or not eating?
She is eating well. She is eating meat again more now, and it is needed, but do be cautious of supermarket varieties, animals killed violently with bad energy. It is difficult to find quality meats that do not carry trauma. So, what you do instead is energize your food before you eat it. Like people pray,
Mm,
instead hold energy over and know that the food is blessed in a way from
mm.
your energy, removing that trauma. Then when you eat it, you will know in confidence that it is nutritious, and singing to the water as you fill your container. Keep doing this, and also colors, all the colors of each food feed the color spectrum of the chakras and light body. So it's not to say that certain fruit or food should be avoided. They are good. They are all good. And it's processed and chemical man-made foods that are the real problem, to avoid anything from a package or produced through artificial means.
Thank you. Are there any supplements that she should be taking daily or other health maintenance?
All the green ones, all the green plant, spirulina, chlorella, phyto liquids, and minerals you can take in small amounts. Zinc is good for also supporting detox. all of those, magnesium, and when possible, zeolite cleanse. Keep doing zeolite cleanse to remove negatively charged toxins from the environment.
Mm, interesting.
Activated charcoal. Charcoal can also help remove when you find that quality activated.
Mm, activated charcoal.
We do say do not overtake. Do not take so many. She was taking a very long list and spending $1,000 routinely, and this way is really not needed, not necessary. People can rotate a few.
Good. I like that. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you. What spiritual practice should she focus on for daily use?
More focus.
Mm,
To practice this, sitting for prolonged times in stillness. We know time is a concern, and so the faster you can quiet the chatter and get to the stillness and focus quiet, the less time it takes. So
mm,
this will be an incentive to do it sharper. Sharpen your focus. This is a skill necessary in the work that you do anyway, so it will all be beneficial.
are there any final messages for her that you would like to share at this time?
We've covered so much. I think this was a wonderful discussion, and we are thankful for the opportunity to shed light on so many doubts and provide the healing potentials. The healing is done. Potentials are arriving. Trust. You are here and doing all as needed in the time it is supposed to be. And we advise one foot in front of the other in small steps, bite-sized steps, every hour, every couple hours through each day, checking in. Are you in joy? Are you doing whatever you find yourself in joy in the moment? If you want to truly activate the ability of creation energy to break out of the current challenge we refer to as a energy cage, then this is what needs to happen, needs to be captured every several hours, like a photographic snapshot. Where are you? What are you thinking?
Mm,
Is it in alignment with what life you are actually living in the higher frequency? We close, and thank you.
thank you. Thank you very much. And we release you and thank you for all of your time. Release you back to where you belong. And thank you again.